for making it to this event. Big journey for me. What is Qualifyde? What we are trying to do with Qualifyde, right? Qualifyde is a interview as a service platform which connects hiring managers, recruiters, interviewers and candidates and help them collaborate better, saving time, saving a lot of money and their efforts that are put by their team who are actually hired for something else. So quick hiring is what we want to achieve through Qualifyde, and also quality hiring is what we are trying to give the customers. Qualifyde journey started more than 3 years ago when I personally experienced a lot of gaps in the interview process, where people were not, the recruiters were not providing the right kind of profiles for the job, and we would waste a lot of time in screening, evaluating the candidate, because the recruiters would send profiles without doing any preliminary assessments or skill checks. They would send whatever comes their way because recruiters in general are not skilled or equipped with the in-depth knowledge required to assess the candidates. They just do a basic check, and if the basic checks meet the job requirement, they just send a resume to the hiring manager. Hiring manager looks at the resume, talks to the candidate and figures out that this is not the right person for the job. So it's a waste of time for the recruiter, it's a waste of time for the hiring manager. So this is one of the problems we want to solve. The other problem is non-availability of technical screeners within an organization. So in a lot of my cases, I personally experienced this problem too, where I have to hire a lot of people and I try to get a candidate screened, but I am unable to find a subject matter expert to do the screening. This causes a lot of delays. The candidate who has applied for the job is not interviewed on time, and we may lose the talent, and that has happened multiple times because there is no easy way to connect with the interviewer and the candidate. So this is one of the problems we want to solve. The impacts because of not having a technical interviewer readily available for the interviews has multiple impacts. When the projects get delayed, wrong hiring happens, the company loses credibility because they are not able to proceed further. The clients get upset because they are not onboarding resources on time. So these are the problems we wanted to solve, and this is what we have experienced. The other big problem is there is no platform where people can practice interviews. What is happening in general is people come out of the college, students, people who have upskilled themselves. They do not have means to get their skills assessed. They just go into the interview head on. They don't practice. They just get into the interview, and most of the times they underperform. So what we are providing is a platform where they can come in, do a self-assessment, what we call, where our experts will come in and do a deep dive skill assessment. They'll also interview. They find some gaps. They'll tell you. Tell the candidate or the fresher or people who are trying to get into new jobs, they'll mentor them and they'll try to point out where the gaps are, where the areas of improvements are. So this is the solution we are building. So Qualifyde is, in a nutshell, a platform which helps collaboration between the hiring manager, interviewer, and the candidate. We are also, introducing new solutions which are coming up. We already have AIML-based solutions, and we are in pipeline. Our product roadmap has few other features where we are trying to assess the candidates' interview, behavioral analytics. We want to introduce that. We also have a few things in pipeline where we will try to identify proxy interviews. That's one. And the other critical element is we want to roll this out globally, other locations, and we also want to roll out to other domains like healthcare. This solution right now it caters to only technology, IT sector, but we want to roll this out to other domains: healthcare, hospitality, finance, sales, accounting, whatever may be. So that's the big thing we are going to introduce very shortly.
Myself, Chandra. So to introduce yourself, I am heading the technology and delivery at Aimlytics. So we are the tech partners for Qualifyde platform. So being when we have heard about this Qualifyde platform way back one and a half year back, so we were about to launch in way 3 months back. So, but we wanted to have few AI elements into this, so that people nowadays will speak about AI and how hiring how AI can help out. So this is where we have the AI driven or AI powered hiring platform with the name Qualifyde. So we being the tech partner as from Aimlytics. So I wanted to more speak about my team who have delivered this. So to start with, so these are the superstars of my team. So let's have a great round of applause. So starting with Sumit and Manish. Why not Sumit can come up and speak a few words?
So we started as in this project. I kept the base totally actually. At the time, all are busy and we have to start this project. So from there our journey started, and we faced various challenges. Like from the beginning, keeping the base, solving the solving the problems, and later we came with different problems, and we continuously solving and growing. Keep going on. Then later we came with the time meeting once. There it is assigned to me, Chandra sir assigned to me that one, that you have to complete this one. So first I am thinking that how to complete this one within the time. So our we started the research on that one, and then finally one by one, step by step, we have completed that one. After that another challenge is coming, recording. So their time is also not a very mature technology, still their development is going on. So we have to start that recording and everything. So we have completed that part also, and now we are in the improvement of that part. Like improvement is going on, it's never going to stop there. So yeah, that's all.
Firstly, I want to congratulate the Qualifyde team. Finally, we are celebrating Qualifyde live. So at first when Chandra mentioned about the Qualifyde project, he said we have to deliver this project within 4 months. I thought it is impossible, but we made it is possible. We achieved, and during the journey we have seen many bugs in the application, but with support with team support we achieved it. We minimized the bugs rate, and the quality of product is improved a lot. So, and also I would like to thank Chandra for giving this opportunity, and also I would like to appreciate the team who worked very hard at the late night also. Yeah, and coming to about the client Shashi, during our demo calls, I still remember we have seen some issues, but still he was very cool. He said, okay, later we can improve. So yeah, I have seen one of the cool client in this project. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend, evening, and yeah, let's rock the party.
Firstly, thank you everyone for being here, friends in the media and electronics. I would like to congratulate Shashi and his team for their live launch. Sandeep is also here. So this is a great platform, I would say. So it would help all the hiring managers, interviewers and candidates collaborate together and get a proper solution for the recruitment problems that we have. As you have seen already in this starting video, it takes almost 23 days for a company to hire, complete a hiring process. So with this in place, I can really say that it would be very quick. And coming to the development part, I would first congratulate my entire team for taking so much of efforts and bearing my complete pestering right from the start of the sprint to the end of the delivery. And I would like to specially mention Sumit, Mahesh, Akhila, Sukanya, Rajendra for their efforts. And yeah, that's it. And finally, I would like to thank Chandra for his immense support and belief in me. Thanks Vijay sir for completely believing in me so that I could stand up to their expectations and deliver the best user experience. I would promise to deliver the same for all the projects that we take forward. And finally, best wishes to Qualifyde and its entire team. Thanks sir.
I would like to first of all congratulate my friend Shashi, Sandeep and the entire Qualifyde team for getting ready to launch this solution. When first Shashi discussed this problem with me, I could relate right away because recruitment, even in other industries, but especially in IT, is such a nightmare as a business process. From the time you post a job to screening hundreds of resumes to get the 10 that actually fit you, to go through the entire interview process, make the offers and then waiting for the candidate to join, accept and then join. Very, very painful. And post-COVID, with the demand increasing so much, it has become even a bigger challenge to recruit the right kind of team that you would want and then grow your organization. So some of the business cases on this solution, they are so relevant to this problem that we are addressing. Right? We are trying to compress the entire, it's not like Dilip said, it's not just 23 days because a lot of interviews get deferred because the panel member is busy or the candidate is busy. So the entire process goes for a couple of months before you can find a fit. Therefore, to have a solution like this that uses various facets of CRM, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, for example, if you have 1,000 resumes with you, finding the 10 most relevant qualified resumes through natural language parsing, right? NLP element of AI, tying it to a CRM system, connecting your interview panels, scheduling automatically on Outlook or any other date manager. This really reduces the hassle of recruitment. Also, a lot of times, when the first round interview is done, by the time somebody goes to second round, the feedback is missing. The guy who did the first round has not shared the feedback and has gone on a vacation or something. So it's so painful for the recruitment team to actually gather all this data and then fill this process. And for a growing organization, this is a problem that you have to live with every day of the year, 365 days. So I'm sure that a solution like this coming into market will be loved by not just IT companies, but any company that's trying to do a large-scale recruitment. On behalf of Aimlytics, actually I'm very thankful that we got the opportunity to partner with Shashi, who also happens to be a close friend of mine, and build this solution. I'm sure we'll go places with it. All the best, Qualifyde team, and thank you Aimlytics for doing such a fabulous job.